What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we're going to be talking about how to start a clothing brand in 2025. It's a new year, New Year's resolutions. You know, everyone wants to start something new, whether it may be a business, a side hustle, whatever the case may be. But if you do want to start a clothing brand, this is the video for you. If you don't know me, my name is Glvnn.z, owner of 2C Studios that has generated over 600K within the last year. So I guess it's safe to say that I have a little bit of knowledge in how to start a clothing brand and how to run it well. For this video, I'll be taking y'all to the computer, so let's get right onto it. All right, so this is how to start a clothing brand. So the first thing that you need to do is brand identity. What brand identity is basically who you are. What does the brand represent? Who is the brand targeting? What kind of products is the brand gonna make? Basically, within that brand identity, there is this thing called a niche. I would define as a category that is being focused on or specialized in. Not only that, but you can also mix other stuff with it. Maybe you want to mix anime, right? Or Christianity, God, whatever the case may be. Just pick a niche and focus on it. Why niches are so important is because it allows you to have clarity in what you want to do, the products you want to release, the videos that you want to create, the target audience that you want to get. Niches are very, very important when it comes to a clothing brand because without it, you lack clarity. After you pick a niche, you have to come up with a name that ties along with that niche. You can't pick a name that doesn't correlate. For example, if I wanted to choose fitness, I wouldn't choose a name that correlates with anything against fitness or just anything that promotes an unhealthy lifestyle. So we would basically pick a name that promotes fitness, such as power or like gorilla strength. Like, I don't even know, bro. Something like that. But just pick a brand name that ties along with that niche and something that you can scale up high. All right, so after you pick a brand name, you have to choose a product that you want to sell. When it comes to choosing a product, for me, I like to go off proof of concept. I basically look at what sells good for other people, what a lot of people are putting out in the market right now, and basically what has done well for me in the past. All right, but as a new clothing brand, you know, you haven't sold anything yet. So basically what I do is look around, scroll on social media, look at whatever product is popping right now, sell something along the lines of it. Jackets are popping off currently, sell jackets. If shirts are popping off currently, sell shirts. Whatever the case may be, you can choose any product that you want to. Just make sure you have a vision for it. When it comes to choosing products, I like to choose products that have a decent margin on it. What this allows me to do is basically allow me to spend more money on ads. And what that means for me is I can scale it without losing a lot of profit on it. All right, so decent profit margin. All right, so what you want to do after this is basically source the product. I can't spell. So sourcing can go many ways. You can go to Instagram manufacturers. You can go to WhatsApp manufacturers, whatever the case may be. I like to use Alibaba personally. I've been using them from the start. I would say stay away from Pakistan manufacturers just because there's so much risk with it. One, not only are they mainly on Instagram. Two, they do like this thing called like money transfers. You can't really track that and you can't really guarantee that they'll deliver. But with Alibaba, they have this thing called trade assurance, where if the manufacturer doesn't fulfill their end of the bargain, basically you can just go ahead and go to Alibaba and complain to them and they'll get you your money back. All right, so with Alibaba, it's super simple to use. If we want to sell streetwear like hoodies, you can just type in hoodies right here, pops up just like that. What we would basically do, you see this right over here, supplier features. You can go ahead and go on verified supplier. The verified supplier is a good thing because Alibaba verifies that supplier for you, right? So it filters it out and you can choose from any one of these. Now, I usually like to go off of reviews, or if it's like a product picture that I like and looks really good that I'm trying to attain, I would choose that. See, I don't like how this looks, so I'm not gonna mess with them. But this one looks really good. I like their product pictures, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose one of these, right? And then you can just go ahead and send them a message. Messaging manufacturers, I ask them a couple questions. I ask them how much their sample is, and I ask them how much their bulk cost per piece is for the minimum order quantity of 50 to 100 pieces. Why I ask what their sample cost is and what their bulk cost is prior to me placing a sample order with them is because there's no point of ordering a sample if you're not going to work with that manufacturer at the end. It's just a waste of money, a waste of time. If I'm happy with the bulk cost, I'll go ahead and proceed with the sample. Sometimes what manufacturers like to do is they like to switch up at the end. They like to raise the prices at the end. But you got to send them screenshots. Be like, no, I said I won't be ordering the sample if you didn't work with me at this price. I ask turnaround time, and I also ask for examples of work. Why I ask for turnaround time is because it allows me to kind of like plan ahead of time, whether it may be for pre-orders or for pre-made. If I need to have it by a certain time, it just allows me to stay ahead of the game. The reason why I ask for examples of their work is because if I don't like the work that they've done, I'm just going to go ahead and message another manufacturer. When it comes to messaging manufacturers, you don't only want to message just one. Message, I would say like 10 to 20, all right? Because maybe some manufacturers have a lower price. Some manufacturers can't make the designs and the products that you want, but maybe another one can, right? So you're just weighing out the differences, the pros and the cons from each manufacturer, and then you choose the best one. And if you want to, if you have the bread, you can order a sample from 2 to 3 manufacturers that you like, compare how good the sample is, and order with them. After you source your product, you're going to go ahead and want to make an Instagram for your brand so people can know where to buy your stuff and you can market on there. My Instagram is decent. It's not the best, but clean logo, product pictures right here, modeling pictures, group pictures. You want to kind of mix it up a little bit. Before, my brand was kind of trash in terms of the Instagram. It was a lot of flat lays like this. Not really a lot of flavor. All right, so I kind of like to switch it up, mix it up a little bit, and add some fillers in there to make it look more aesthetic. For example, one brand that I really like is Broken Planet, how they have theirs set up. It's very mixed up. They have model pictures, flat lays, candids, a whole bunch of stuff, right? And it's not boring. It's nice to look at. You enjoy looking at it. All right, so when it comes to taking pictures, like this is really, really nice. It's very simple, very clean. Another really, really nice one. This is really cool too. Details too. This is also really nice. Simple, clean pictures just like these. All right, so when it comes to Instagram, IG pics, you want to have it clean, flat lays, and you want it to be aesthetic. And then for the IG profile, you also want it to be aesthetic looking. You want it to look nice and clean, simple, not too messy, mixed, right? And not really boring. When people click on your profile, they don't want to be seeing the same thing every single time. They want to have a mix. You want flavor in your profile page. All right, so when it comes to marketing, there's multiple ways that you can go about this. First one we have is influencer marketing. Second is organic marketing. And third is paid ads. Right, so when it comes to influencer marketing, what it is basically you're sending an item to an influencer where they wear it in a video, like a outfit of the day or a get ready with me. Basically, they're going to be showcasing the product to their followers and to their subscribers. What this does is basically provide social proof that your product is out there. Influencers love your product, and it brings awareness to your brand and who you are. I like to think of people as kind of like bandwagons, right? If they see someone wearing something nice, especially someone that's famous wearing something nice, they're going to want to buy it. So if you're able to get your brand out to famous people such as Drake, Travis Scott, Chris Brown, all these people, right? And they're seen wearing your product, lots of people are going to be curious as to what product they're wearing, and they're going to look for it. They're going to ask for it, what it's about. When it comes to celebrities and influencers wearing your stuff, sometimes, occasionally, you have to pay them to wear your products, right, for them to promote it. And it's okay if you pay them because it's going to return back to you fivefold, tenfold, whatever the case may be, if you choose the right influencers that align with your niche and your target audience. But then there's also some cases where the product is so nice that celebrities will message you DM you asking you to send them a product, right? And then they'll post it for free just because they rock with it heavy. Now, aside from famous people, you can also get micro influencers. Usually these people don't really charge you because they're trying to grow their presence, I guess you could say. Basically, they'll do it for free, right? Because they're trying to build up their page. And it's just honestly one of the best ways to scale up fast without having to spend too much other than the product cost. What organic marketing is when you rely on the algorithm to basically push your stuff out there. You're using Instagram Reels and TikTok, posting on it every day, hoping that one day the algorithm will push your product out there and it'll gain lots of traction and lots of hype. So post every day, because all it takes is one video for you to blow up. All right, last but not least, when it comes to marketing, is paid ads. This is very important, and what has allowed me to scale to 600K. I believe 200 to 300K alone was from paid ads. It's basically where you pay money to have people see what you're selling or what you're offering. All right, so for paid ads, I won't really go too much in depth on this because there is a lot to talk about with this, but I'll just go over the basics. So with paid ads, you need to create a Facebook account, a Facebook page, and a pixel. You could look up how to set all this up on YouTube. Honestly, there's a lot of videos on how to set up a meta account, which is a Facebook. With paid ads, you could learn how to do it yourself, or you could hire an agency or a freelance brand scaler. But yeah, when it comes to this, you need to spend money to make money. And honestly, paid ads are so powerful because there's no limit to how much you can spend a day. These brands that are doing 2 million a year, not even 2 million a year, but 2 million a day, they're spending a ton of money on advertisement. I would say maybe like $500,000 a day or $1 million a day on ads to hit those type of numbers. Honestly, it's just limitless. It is possible to scale and hit high numbers strictly on organic and without paid ads, but honestly, that's going to take you forever. That's why it's very important to utilize paid ads so you can get to the destination you want quicker. When it comes to paid ads, there's a lot of experimenting and testing new things out, but once you find the right one, you will hit crazy numbers and it's going to be amazing. Alright guys, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned a few things. If you did learn something, please leave a like and a subscribe on this YouTube video. Not only that, but if you are not a clothing brand owner yet and looking to start one, do it and don't even think about it. Honestly, just jump into the deep end and learn and experience as you go, right? Because that's where you grow and that's where you mature. Not only that, but when it comes to a clothing brand, a thing that I can say is be persistent, because not everything will go the way that you expect it to go. Not every release will do good. Not every product will sell good. Honestly, it's just trial and error. All right, so good luck to you guys. Have a great rest of your guys' day. God bless.